Hello, this is Robert Robbins at the Corolla Light Resort, bringing you Golf Talk with Robert Robbins, Volume 13. Before I get too far into this week's discussion, I do want to introduce our guest. The gentleman on the left is a very good friend of mine, very good player, aka the Turtle Man, Mr. Brian Camfield. The gentleman on the right is Mr. Kenny Perry. He has played the PGA Tour since 1982 and has 16 tour victories to show for it. This week's discussion is how ball position affects club head speed as well as the lack of weight transfer. At this time, I'm going to draw a yellow line 90 degrees up off the golf ball to illustrate ball position. I'm also going to put a box around each player's head, and I'm also going to put a blue line 90 degrees up off the left foot to illustrate the lack of weight transfer, or how ball position affects the lack of weight transfer. So we're going to go ahead and put the two golf swings into motion. You'll notice both players make a full shoulder turn away from the golf ball. At impact, you'll notice that Kenny Perry's left hip is now on the blue line. You'll notice that Brian still has space in between the blue line and his left hip. This I believe to be linked directly into ball position, because Brian is having to hang back, so to speak, in an effort to stay behind the golf ball. He cannot get his hips to his left side, or his weight to his left side. I'm going to continue on with the golf swing. You'll notice at this point in the golf swing, Kenny Perry's belt buckle is now on the blue line. Again, with Brian, you notice there is space in between the belt buckle and the blue line. Again, we're going to carry on to the finish position. You'll notice that Kenny Perry's head is now on the blue line by the time that he has finished his golf swing. You'll notice that Brian's head is nowhere near the blue line. It is pretty much in the same position that it was in the address position. This tells us that Brian is having a hard time getting his weight all the way to his left side, which is obviously going to cause an issue with club head speed. So if you guys are struggling with distance, as well as hitting undesirable golf shots, I hope that this will help. If you'd like to learn more about me, feel free to read the message down below the video. I want to thank you for joining, for viewing this week's episode of Golf Talk with Robert Robbins, and I hope to see you, hear from you soon. Thanks.